Okay, what you're going to want is a pressure plate. That's the car is going to pull onto that. It's going to push down. There should be bars coming out under the pressure plate to keep it from going down too far. Just rebar should work or something strong. Okay, under the pressure plate is a spring. The spring's going to get pushed down when the pressure plate goes down, and under that is a rack. The spring's going to push on the rack. Now, attached to the rack's going to push on a pinion. You're going to need either one and two, or 1 to 4 to get the pinion constantly spinning. Okay, and then what you're going to do is you're going to take a rotor, and it should be a hollow rotor, and it's going to come out of the pinion. And on the ends of the hollow rotor is 2 little arms, and that attaches to a copper bundle, a big thick one, for making electricity. Okay, and it's going to be the ends of the copper bundle are going to come back into it's going to be connected to like a little U-shaped thing with a free spinning thing in there, so that the copper can spin without getting wound up. And then it's going to be made out of copper, and then on the inside of that is going to be 2 pressure plates with bolts on the outside, so you can put a wire through there and then close it down, and then the spinning copper is going to make electricity. It's going to come back into the copper, which is free spinning, and that's going to go into the electricity, into the wire, and that's how it's going to work. Now it's going to be spinning through a magnet. And I personally think that you should put copper veins in the magnet, like carve out lines in the magnet, and then drip copper in there and keep it all connected, and also see if that could create some more electricity. I don't know if it'll do anything, but it's a concept. And then what you're going to do is you're going to take it's going to be spinning to the magnet, making magnetic. Okay, and then some of the electricity should be routed. The spinach should be routed back to a blender motor with another rod that's coming through the hollow one with arms like that, and it's all set up to where it can all spin independently. But if the blender one spins faster, the other one should just give. It shouldn't fight each other, or it shouldn't break. And then what's going to happen is the electricity will make the blender motor, and the pressure plate is an ignition. And then you're going to run that wire, and then you're going to take that wire and you're going to make an electric charger with it. Now, how it's going to work is the pressure is going to push down on the rack, which is going to spin the pinion, and the rack's going to be attached with a tensioner. It looks like a little arm that's bent a little bit, but not completely bent. And what's going to happen is when the spring pushes down, it should have no tension when it's being pushed down. So when it's pushed down, it's going to make it pull forward. And at some point, it's going to hit a clip, and that's going to kick it back in and make it, and it's going to when it hits the clip, it's going to make the tensioner catch tension again. I haven't completely figured out how a tensioner works right off the top of my head. I'm going to do some work on it, but right now that's what it should do. And then they're all going, and the ignition is going, and it's spinning. It's still spinning the pinion, but the electric motor's doing most of the work for spinning the magnet. And then you make your electric charger, and you're collecting your energy, and you're done. You got a car charger that's used from a pressure plate.